Hello, credit union friends. Welcome to this episode of Three Questions. I'm Greg Michlig, President and CEO at CUInsight.com, and it's great to be joined by James Bishop, founder of ClaimStinger. James, thanks for
Oh,
being here.
hi. It's so great to be here, and I'm so grateful to be able to do this interview with you today.
That's wonderful. I know we have three questions queued up for you, and I know our audience is eager to learn more about ClaimStinger and the benefits you can bring to credit unions and their members. So
Yes.
here we go.
Okay.
All right. Let's talk about the silent risk in credit union lending. Your work points out that most members don't understand their deductibles, leading to insurers making low-ball payments. Can you quickly explain how this process actually devalues the asset securing the loan and how ClaimStinger's fair market repair assessment stops that depreciation immediately?
Yes, absolutely. So I like to use the analogy of a pipeline for the credit unions. You basically have a working system that can very easily become compromised with leaks. That's something that I have noticed and what I have worked so hard on for so long now with my experience is that people don't realize what the value of a deductible is. So many people shop based on a monthly payment. So a lot of people have been given deductible amounts that are way higher than they expect. So that's the tip of what we start to want to do is be proactive in how we do things, which is shopping correctly, educating credit union employees and members how to do the correct thinking in how to carry insurance and protect collateralized uh, cars, homes, buildings, those type of things.
You mentioned the word proactive, and from talking with you, I know ClaimStinger is all about being proactive.
Yes.
So why do you insist that credit unions need to document the condition of an asset before any damage occurs with tools like the vehicle condition report? And how does that VCR data become valuable and a resource for loan officers right at the moment of lending?
Well, one of the really exciting things about ClaimStinger is that we offer a whole LMS training system that does exactly this. We have a thought process in the way that we want to see credit union employees, loan officers, even board members, that everyone become educated in a way that proactive reporting of things makes so much more sense than how things are done currently. When I was 16 years old, I personally went and got my car. I drove down to the insurance agency. Polaroids were taken, Polaroids at the time, to do basically a vehicle condition report. A report was written in triplicate and I put it in my glove compartment. And this is something in the day and age of the internet that has completely gone away. So that's where the proactive idea of what ClaimStinger is, what it does. We white label our product for a credit union so that you can become a superhero for your members. You become educated in things that insurance companies do that can really hinder a credit union member with a collateralized asset, and not just a collateralized asset. All of our assets are valuable, and it's something that we need to consider. Paid off vehicles, all types of anything that is an asset that builds wealth for you is something that we want to see credit unions be able to have the answers, have the proactive stance. Our vehicle condition report that we offer, it's just one of our products, and we have 8 of them. A vehicle condition report done twice a year on assets. It takes a lot of boring pictures of no damage, but when things get exciting and things really lose value is when an insurance company becomes involved, a claim is initiated, and a poor customer has to navigate that situation, and it can be so intimidating. And that's something that we want to do in the people helping people mantra, is that if we do proactive things to help, we put people in a position to navigate these type of things and do so much better in their lives.
I love that. I love the analogy of being the superhero for the
Yeah.
member, and I also love that you have an LMS to help educate on this. Um,
Yes.
you talk about people helping people. As we know, credit unions thrive on trust. You offer members a path to recover lost money through diminished value claims, which
Yes.
is something most members don't even know they're entitled to.
Yes.
I didn't know that. Uh,
Oh, okay.
so how does
Yeah.
providing this kind of specialized high value protection transform the member to credit union relationship?
Well, that relationship is so important. And when a credit union and all of their employees are all on the same page for the type of situation that happens, that I have personally have someone right now in my car repair shop that was rear-ended by someone else. The vehicle's still drivable, which it's amazing to know that drivable damage is about 95% of all the damage out there. So a lot of people drive around with damage. And what happened in this situation is someone else hit one of my customers. The thing that's really interesting about this is this diminished value claim report that ClaimStinger creates. Again, this is something that's white labeled for a credit union so that the credit union gets to hand this off to a member. And this is going to build so much rapport and trust within a credit union member because it's information that they need. So this Tesla that was rear-ended, it didn't, it was drivable. But once the repair was completed, we created a diminished value claim. What a diminished value claim is that we had an attorney that writes a demand letter that is sent to the insurance company as the third party paying part of the system, which means someone hits you, their insurance is covering the accident. And what this diminished value claim does is it sets all the things in place so that the member is going to have a demand letter. It's going to have all of the uploaded receipts, the proof of the payment of the deductible, which this is exactly what I'm talking about, Greg, is that if we together have all of these pieces together and it's an easy path for them to follow. I have customers about every other week now that receive $7,000, $14,000, $18,000, $4,000. This is an additional value of what the loss of the value is after the repair. So many people don't realize this is even an option. Insurance companies kind of keep it on the down low because they don't want that bottom line to be injured, but it's not an injury to the insurance company. It's just one of those things that if you don't ask, you're not going to get the answer that you need to recover something like the loss of many thousands of dollars that I witness constantly.
That's incredible information, James. I thank you for taking the time to be with me today on this three questions video interview. It's been a pleasure to connect with you. And again, thank you for taking the time to join me.
Absolutely. Greg, thank you so much for your time today, and it was fun.
Great. And thank you to all who tuned in for this three questions video interview. We'll see you next time.
See you soon.